drag it into the pot. Delphi was the job of the professional architects. Slaves had only to carry it here, but yes, exactly. It's giving shape to Christmas. Yes, the beacons, exactly. In fact, you have to look at that way, but just make sure that you leave part of the battery for the others. We make a stop here just to get an idea of the front side of the treasury. So what do we see? Two Doric columns. We recognize them by having a look at the capital. I'm talking about the highest level of the column. This is what we call a capital. The Doric order, the main order. This is how the archaeologists call it. And it's the order that dominated the Greek mainland. The other one is the Ionic with the two curves that you may have seen. So Doric and Ionic. This was the front side. So as you can see, one room inside. So inside that small room, this is where they left the treasury. So everything they wanted to leave behind. Then if you have a look over there, you will see a small or a part of a white column. It's broken off. On that column, they placed the Sphinx at that time. I will show you the Sphinx in the museum, just to get an idea where it was placed. And then important, right behind you, we'll go that way. Now what this is a wall, as you can see. So this was the main wall that supported the temple of Apollo. So you can see the columns over there. I'm talking about the fat columns, the highest level, okay? So these were the columns of the front side, the entrance of the temple of Apollo. And it came right behind the tree, so it was quite big in comparison with the other buildings. So they needed a wall to support it, okay? This wall had a double function, as I told you, supporting the temple of Apollo. It's constructed following the polygonical way. This is a way these Greeks had to construct walls. As you can see, stones are placed in such a way that they match next to each other, and then the final part was to fill the gaps, the holes, with smaller stones. So this made it so strong. This is original, so okay, it survived the ages. So when the archaeologists started making excavations, they found this wall preserved in almost a perfect state. So they really had a part of where we are standing now, because more than 6,000 inscriptions survived the ages. If you have a closer look, you see that the whole wall is written. It's full with information. So these are catalogs, lists, names of soldiers, names of battles, names of kings, names of priests, names of descriptions of activities that took place over here, people, where they came from, why did they come. So it's like an open book for things that happened all over the Greek area in the classical period. Really important for Greek archaeology, this wall. So it was something like a newspaper, we could say, at that day. People could pass by, read what they were interested in, and just continue. And then before we continue, in front of the wall you can see a row of columns. We have to imagine a stoa. A stoa was a construction, one row of columns, and behind it one wall, a half roof. And it was also made by the Athenians, and it had more or less the same function that this treasury had. So the Athenians thought it is not enough, only a treasury is not enough, we will construct a store, and we will place once again spoils collected after the marathon. So Delphi looked like a demonstration of power. City-states arrived here, placed things in order to be able to show the others how powerful they were. So if someone wanted to start a war against the Athenians, they would think twice, because they were able to see how powerful the Athenians were.